So what was it like being out here today?
It was fun. It was great finally to get out here and work with Coach Wilson. And when he started recruiting me, it was kind of the COVID period. So thank God that's over, and I'm able to come out and do some drills with him and work with him.
You guys were out before the camp actually started with Josh and Luke and Austin. What was that like? Kind of just being.
It was good. I've been talking to those guys a whole lot. Got a couple group chats with them. So it's good to get out there with them and compete. And, see what they're like, see what I'm like, and kind of match our speeds. Get closer to each other.
How's it different to go out in an atmosphere like this and be a commit at Ohio State?
It's fun. I mean, obviously, you go out and just like this, everybody really knows you. You got a lot of eyes on you, and as a competitor, I really enjoy that. I like getting out there with a lot of eyes on me, with a lot of competition. I feel like I play better with great competition. And today I saw that there's some good players here.
Knowing your status, especially with Kevin Wilson, was he a little bit harder on you, or did he kind of, nitpick a little bit, like to help you get better out there, or what was the difference there between you two?
Obviously, I commit, so he's going to be a little bit tougher on me, and, I appreciate that. I love that. Absolutely love that. So, it was good for him to get out there and me to get out there playing for him. And, he was a little bit tough on me, but it's going to make me better, and I'm willing to take on the process.
What kind of tips did he give you today?
On my blocking, when I'm pass protecting, just got to stay low, keep that chest up. Keep the hands active, keep my butt low when I'm run blocking, and keep driving.
You committed back in August, I believe. What was it like going through, maybe the whole year, being able to, reach out to Kevin and be like, hey, what do you see on tape, those kind of things? Like, how did you grow?
He's great. Yeah. He's a very smart man. He's a wizard when it comes to this stuff. So I'm super thankful that I was able to go and, just play, do my thing, and afterwards go and ask coach and reflect on, how I can do things better and how I can improve on them.
I know the coaches are possibly looking at bringing on a second tight end. Does that, impact your recruitment in any way, or are you recruiting anybody else that can join you?
No, I would love for another guy to come join me if he did. If not, it's whatever. I love competition, like I said, so I'm up for it.
What about the way this 2023 class is being built around you? I mean, how have you been able to kind of help bring guys along, and what's your thoughts on the guys that are currently in the class with you?
Yeah, my boys in the class with me already. It's great to have them there. We got some great guys, great group of guys, stud athletes, that's for sure. I think going out and this offseason going to 7-on-7s, that helped a lot. I was able to see a lot of receivers and skill positions and quarterbacks out there, so I can kind of put out the good word and build a relationship with them.
You tweet a lot as a recruit. I see it on there. I mean, tweeting to other recruits. I mean, what's in the future for this class?
I'm hoping great things. Only God can really see that, and I'm going to put all my trust and my faith in Him. And I'm going to pray that He's got me and got this class in His hands. So, yes, sir.
What's the pitch that you give guys when you talk to them, be it in person or on?
I would say, that video right there, that was a great pitch for me. Obviously we didn't have a recruit commit yet in the class, but watching that video, you can get out there and you're going to win. You're going to be on the best stage in college football. This is a great place to be. I mean, you got coaches out here who know what they're doing, and they've been in the business for a long time. So I truly do think this is probably the best spot to get developed into an NFL player.
And we've talked to guys like Jeremy Buckeyes and talk about the all-around tight end. You brought that up even after getting drafted this past year. What about that? Do you still need to work on be that all-around tight end that you'll eventually be?
Yeah, just like that, he was a receiver in high school. He did a lot of receiving, he ran a lot of routes, caught the ball a ton. And, he went here to work on that blocking, which is just exactly what I got to do. My high school, I don't do a lot of that. I'm receiving a lot, rather flexed out. It's going to be great for me to get here and work on the things that I need to work on and get better all around.
What kind of tips have you learned from? I saw you working with Luke and Josh and all those guys. I mean, are you learning technique? Just watching their example, especially in that early session. What have you learned, and what do you plan? Do you plan on working with them more, or what is? Sure, how's it coming?
I think that helps a lot. Like I was saying, I don't really get in the tight end position a lot. That's definitely going to help me. Get my stance down, be able to explode out of it, keep my feet moving, and just get a couple pancakes this season.
What is the point of, if you're committed, coming out and going through this? Why go through that process?
It's a great opportunity. No matter what. If I wasn't committed, I'd still be here camping, obviously, like you said. But because I am, and I'm going to be here in 6 months because I'm going to early enroll. It's good to get with my future coach. get under his stuff and figure out what he wants me to do and get better on, and just everything like that.
Obviously, I mean, my guess is you'll be here for a game or two this fall, but
yeah.
I mean, just to be on campus as a commit, going onto the field that you will play on.
Yeah.
I mean, did it feel different walking into campus today? Or
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. Since I've committed, I've been here a good amount, but finally getting to work out with Coach Wilson was really fun. I got to catch a couple passes from Coach Day, and it's just a great experience all around.
What is Coach Wilson like on the practice field?
He's just himself. He's always himself. It's kind of funny to see. He never changes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a great guy all around, and he's going to push you to be the best the best version of yourself, like Coach Hinton was preaching. So, absolutely love it.